Well, good morning, everybody. I welcome you all back to the show. Thank you all for tuning in, guys. We have a great show for you, so sit back, relax, and enjoy today's episode. Make sure you guys please subscribe to this show, The Wrestling Talk Show, for more exclusive wrestling content and WWE 2K16 news, ladies and gentlemen. And please, thumbs it up, like I said. If I didn't say it, I'm sorry. Today, guys, is Friday. Yes, TGIF. And you know what today is, ladies and gentlemen? Today is Wrestling Video Game Review. Last week, guys, I reviewed WWF Just Bring It for the PlayStation 2. In the previous weeks, I did WWF Attitude and Warzone. Now, today for you, what I'm going to do is I will be reviewing the first SmackDown game, WWF SmackDown, for the PlayStation 1. Now, you gotta think about it. THQ, they were making the games for the Nintendo 64, WCW. They were making the games for that, WrestleMania 2000. THQ made stuff. And then, they made the first SmackDown game. The first SmackDown game. Okay? Now, I'm going to admit, there were some ups and downs on this game that I didn't like. There was a lot of good stuff about this game that I did enjoy. What was really cool about this game, ladies and gentlemen, is the Dudley Boys. The Dudley Boys were in their first video game. Their first WWF video game. Okay? For the very first time, they were in it. Now, I will admit, this was a fast-paced video game. Okay, it was a quick and easy video game, but the AI, which would be the computer, every time you do the punches, they would always try to get back at you. And the problem is about this game as well, they would get up so quick as well that you couldn't even do your finisher. They would get up so quickly, and that's the problem, I had about that game, that they always got up too fast, You couldn't do much, Now, the weapons were good. They improved on the weapons. They really improved on the Hell in a Cell compared to WrestleMania 2000 and Warzone. They really, improved on this game. They really improved on the Hell in a Cell a lot in that past year, in WWF SmackDown. Now, like I said, there wasn't a lot of divas in this video game. I was expecting more divas, I was expecting more people. And at the time, I thought, we were going to see, other people in this video game, But we didn't. Now, if I correctly, X-Pac was not in it. And I don't think X-Pac made it. Maybe if I'm wrong, I don't know. But you had 5 finishers in this video game, which was really cool. You had 5 finishers, and you were able to store your finishers, which I like that. I like that how you can store your finishers. You had 5 finishers that you can use, and it would build up. Now, I'm going to compare this to WWF Attitude. Okay, the finishers were so much easier in WWF SmackDown for the PlayStation 1. It was easier. And the reason why it was easier, ladies and gentlemen, was because all you had to do, I'm going to show you. I know it's the PlayStation 4 controller, but it's still the same. All you had to do was hit the L1 button to do your finisher. That's all you had to do. Just hit this button and you did your finisher. Now, I don't have the 64 controller because I don't have a 64. But with the 64 controller, you didn't know when to do your finisher, okay? You had to wait till your opponent got to red, his meter bar got to red, and then you click the start button, and then you see how you do your finisher, and then you gotta do all the stupid buttons, okay? And then it takes time for you to figure it out, That's what pissed me off about it the most with WWF Attitude. And that's why I like SmackDown better, because it was easier, because it told you how to do your finisher. And then the SmackDown logo would come up when you hit your finisher. That was cool. That something was good about it. Now, the Hell in a Cell was improved. The finisher was easy. There's 2 things that were improved. To create your superstar, there wasn't much there for us. All you had was all the superstars. All the superstars that were in the game. That's all you had to create for face-wise. They didn't really do a good job in this one. But they did better in WWF Attitude and Warzone, in my opinion. They did better in those games for create your superstar than what you had in WWF. But WWF the SmackDown game, the first one. You know. Also, you could go backstage. I like going backstage. You did that and just bring it. That was cool. But you know, for the very first, you know, the graphics were okay. You know, for having it on the PlayStation, you know, for the first SmackDown game, not bad. It was really good. You know, there was just matches missing as well. The season mode, the season mode, the career mode, what do you want to call it? You can get 10 years out of this career mode. 10 years. Not in life, guys, okay? In the video game life, okay? You can get 10 years out of that season mode. That's a long game. But hey, you know, when you pay a lot of money for a wrestling game, you want a long season mode, right? We expect a long season mode. We expect a lot for our money, you know, even 2K16. You know, we expect a lot of stuff that we pay for $60, you know, for a video game now. Or $50 in, you know, this game. But overall, guys, you know, I don't think I'm missing much. The Create Arena, they didn't have much for the Create Arena. You only like your basics, Heat, SmackDown, Raw. You just had your basic pay-per-views in this game. But, you know, the commentary, there was no commentary, I don't think, in this game. Yeah, so the game was good for the very first time. There was just some stuff that were missing that I feel like that should have been in this video game. And yeah, guys, so this is my SmackDown review of WWF SmackDown. Let me know what you guys thought about this game. I'm going to give it, I like this game too. When I first got it, when I went to go to Age of Video Man, I used to rent the heck out of it because I liked it, you know. It was good. And then when they did the finishers, like the Rock Bottom, I mean the People's Elbow, okay, they got really good with it. In this one, in the SmackDown game, Attitude it wasn't lined up right. In 2000, I don't think it was okay, but SmackDown, man, they were really lined up with the People's Elbow. I hated the Tombstone in SmackDown. You know, that Tombstone was terrible. Okay, some of the finishers back in this game were terrible. The Tombstone and WWF Attitude for Kane and Undertaker was so much better. The entrances were so terrible. It was like all it was a green screen in the back of it, and you didn't get a full entrance in this video game. You know, I didn't like that. You know, when I play a video game, I wanted to see the full entrance. You know, it was stupid in my opinion. I didn't like that. I wanted to see the full entrance. You know, I didn't like that. So, I don't know, guys. But if you guys like this topic, please let me know in today's episode and subscribe for more because next Friday I got a next one for you guys for next Friday. So keep subscribing, guys, if you want to see the next one of wrestling video games review next Friday. Tune in, guys. Until then, like me on Facebook, and I'll put that in the description for you guys as always. Until then, I'll see you on the next episode. Subscribe and let me know what you thought about this game. And do you still have it? And do you still play it till this day? Until then, guys. Oh, and the Royal Rumble was too fast too. The Royal Rumble was too quick. You know, if you want to spend an hour in a video game in the Royal Rumble, you can play 2K. If you don't want to spend an hour in the Royal Rumble, then you can play this game because this was a fast-paced game. You know, the Royal Rumble was cool though. I always liked the Royal Rumble in the video games, but this was cool. Yeah, guys. Thank you all for tuning in. Subscribe.